Hi everyone, today we talk about my US stock market portfolio, and I'll be going through my portfolio that has US stocks in and talk about the positions I've sold, current positions I'm holding, and I'll be showing you all the position size in my portfolio. Now I have two accounts, one is on DEGIRO, one is on Trading 212, and I'll be showing as well all the stocks that I've sold this year. Remember, smash that like button guys, and all these positions I always post on the channel when I'm buying these stocks as well and when I've sold them. So if you're a long-term viewer, you roughly know when I got into these positions as well and my theory behind a lot of these stocks. But we'll get stuck into the positions that I sold first. So these are the positions that I've sold, and I sold CBRE Group in January, which I sold for 28%, and the reason why I sold out of that was just because I believe that it had kind of peaked and there weren't much upside from here. And I wanted to take some profit as well, so that's why I sold out of that one, and eventually you'll see that I did buy it back again. In February I sold out of Tesla. I sold out for 250% just because I think the company was overvalued really. I think that a fair valuation for Tesla would have been something like $500. I mean, if Tesla stayed at $500, $600, I probably wouldn't have sold out. I just kind of was like, when this company, is trading around about $900, $1,000, it was just way too much in my opinion. And eventually, if there is an opportunity to get back into Tesla, I'll take it and I'll probably buy into that one. April, Wynn Resorts, I sold out for 80%. Obviously, I bought that pretty much on the last or the lowest day when the COVID-19 happened, and just take some profits back off the table, and that was an 80% gain. iRobot, same again, just getting some more of that profit off the table in case there was another dip. Took a 50% gain on that one. Align I sold out for 30%, and I'll be honest, I was aiming for a little bit of a higher one on that one. Just the reason why I sold out of that one was because of the competition from Smile Direct Club, and I also believe that Align won't be doing that well for a very long time, because I believe that dentists will be limited to the amount of patients they see, and they would really struggle with the profit and revenue side of it for a really long time, especially more than what some of these other companies are. So for me, the company had fundamentally changed, so I sold that one as well. And the last one that I've sold so far this year again was CBRE Group, which was for an 80% gain. Once again, bought that on the dip, and then eventually I thought that it'd gone to about a fair valuation when you consider what damage will be done to this company because of the COVID-19, and then I took the profit off the table on that one. So what I'm going to show you now is my DEGIRO portfolio, and I'll go through, like I said, all the position sizes are on, and also the percentage that I'm up, and I'll try to say a little thing about each company and where I am with each one. And then I'll show you my Trading 212 portfolio. Basically, my DEGIRO portfolio has gone for about 2 years. I used to have an account before this, and eventually I sold out all my stocks on that one, just to make it easier to move to DEGIRO. And at the time, I kind of wish I kept that portfolio open that I did have as my first portfolio, because there was, I had some companies from 2017 in there, like PayPal and Microsoft, and some fantastic ones in there. But anyway, let's stop looking at the past. Let's look at the current position. So DEGIRO. So we've got Alibaba, which is one of my biggest positions in this portfolio, and we're up 25% on this one. No plans to sell. I'm looking for probably about 100% gain on this one before I consider selling this one. We've got Altria. Not a bad position size, nothing huge. That's down at 11%, and I've started buying more of this in my Trading 212 position. We've got CCL. This is the one that I've held since 2018. So obviously I'm down a fair bit on this one, down 51% on that one. It's my worst performer in my portfolio, but hey, when I was buying that stock, I didn't know there was going to be a pandemic that shut the world down in 2 years' time, so you can't blame me really too much. We've got Dropbox, which I'm a big fan of. It's kind of like one of my growth stocks, and that one's up 25%. Like I say, for that one, I would be looking at about 100% gain before I'd sold out of that one as well. Facebook, I'm up 36%. Obviously that was up massive until the kind of news about the adverts and the cancellation of adverts, but I'm sure it was just overextended and pulling back. I think that one will be going up again sometime soon. JD.com, it's still a decent position in my portfolio. It's not as big as what it was because I did sell a third of it off in 2019, so it was a bigger position at one time, but then I took some profits. Kind of thinking about maybe take some profits again, a little bit on the fence with it still at the moment, but yeah, it's one of my good runners that I've left a long time. That's up 205%. We got J&J, which is a company that I just don't really plan on selling. It's just one that I'm really happy to collect the dividend with, and that's up 11%. We've got Microsoft, which is the biggest position in this portfolio. I mean, Microsoft for me was, my favourite since I started investing in the stock market, which was It's about 2017, I think it was. My favourite company was Microsoft, so I did buy it quite heavy. It used to be my old portfolio before this one as well, and the averaging price in my old portfolio was absolutely insane. It was like $70, $80, something like that. It was absolutely crazy. And this one's not a bad averaging price. I think my averaging price is about 100 in this portfolio. And yeah, we're up 85% on that one. And even though it's not my favourite company now, I'd say it's still probably my second favourite behind Facebook. So yeah, I love Microsoft. Pinterest, one of my growth companies in this portfolio, it's down 1%. I mean, it was up not so long ago. It's kind of a bit everywhere, but yeah, I'm happy to hold that one for a little bit longer because I think that company will do really well. We got Uber, which is up 9%, and I'll be honest, I was very close to selling Uber. Then we've got Visa, my favourite card payment company. Big chunk of the portfolio really, but that's up 23%. Walgreens, not really wanting to add into this one, only makes up a little position, down 24%. Disney, which I still think is at not bad prices, it's a bit of a small position in this one. Bought a bit more on my trading 212 account, but that's down 20%. And now we're going to switch over to my trading 212 account. So we've got Altria again, and this one's down 1%. Boeing, which was like my priority really in the COVID-19 to buy this one, because I thought this was just a steal at prices at these sort of prices. Makes a decent size up in the portfolio as well, and that's up 35% currently. CCL that I kind of bought in the dip, yeah, that's up 30%. We've got Facebook that I was buying quite heavy in this account since it's now my favourite company, and that's up about 28%. GW Pharmaceuticals, I mean, that's not doing too bad really. I think that, you know, this is kind of like a little bit of a long-term play really. I might add a little bit more in, we'll see, but that's down 4%. MasterCard, I just bought that one because I just thought it was at, you know, decent prices, and that's pretty much flat really. Microsoft, I bought a little bit more in this one because I do still really like the company. It don't make as big a position as in my DeGiro account, but that's still up 23%. A bit more Pinterest as well, and this one's actually up 21%. Started buying these shares in like the COVID dip. We've got Revolve, which is down 8%. Only a small position right now, but that could come a little bit bigger depending what goes on over the next few weeks. Visa, same again, just bought that because I like the company a bit more in this portfolio. That's up 30%. And the last one, Disney, makes up a decent size in this portfolio, and yeah, I bought this position around about $100, and that's up 8% right now. So guys, that's my US portfolio right now. I hope you enjoyed me sharing that with you. I know, like, for you guys looking at my portfolio, how's it going, what stocks are going on, my thoughts behind the stocks I'm currently holding. And I only do this video really, so I'm being transparent. I'm not making stuff up. I'm always revealing like what I'm doing in the stock market, what I'm buying, what I'm selling. Hopefully, you know, it helps you guys and manage your positions, and helps you as investors as well, which is kind of like my main aim really, is just to share that information that I have with you guys, and I enjoy doing it as well, of course. And as always, if you can smash that like button, that'd be absolutely amazing. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one.